Thank you very much, Jamie. Good morning, BC, Alberta, Experior, and good afternoon, rest of Canada, Experior. I haven't been this nervous before talking in front of the crowd. It's just because Jamie decided to put me after every single one of your great speakers, and now I have to fill your shoes also at this time of the time. But just to let you know why I'm standing here today is because of my topic, which is being a servant leader. I think I did not learn this or took any course on any leadership. I think this came in me and I just became one. And I've been in the industry for 17 years now. And because of this philosophy of being servant leader is where I am today. Jamie just said I have a team of 155, 57 advisors, and that is because of serving. I am a big believer in being a servant leader. And that's who I am. And let's talk about that. What is a servant leadership? It's a philosophy. The main goal is to serve, and that's what how I have been doing, and that's why I'm standing here today. It's a different from traditional leadership, which I am not going to focus on because I don't want you guys to ever think of being a traditional leader. Except I want to talk about serving servant leader, which and the qualities of them are they see leadership as an opportunity to serve others. Uh, who are the others? Others can be anybody. Shares power and control to drive engagement. And it's just, I don't want to be in control by myself because how much further can I go by myself? And that's why I want to share my power and control and give and have others engage. And you know what? I'm never for I, me, and mine. It's always been we, ours, and us, and that's my thing. Our thinking in our organization, and that's what we are going to be pushing forward, going forward, and we measures success through growth and development. Listens, understands. It's not about them. It's never about me, as I just mentioned earlier. It's about us, and that's why the office that I am in, it's not my office, and I have never seen in my career three different hierarchies work together and last this long in an office, and also talk about expanding it. Actually, I have seen hierarchies crash and offices close, but it's because all three of our hierarchies, mine, Steve's, and Baljeet's, we are always we, us, and ours, never about mine. And that's, I think that's the strongest point we have between us, and that's why there's a trust that's built between three of us, and that trust is gonna go a way long from today. So four steps to develop into a servant leader. What number one is encourage diversity of thought. What is a diversity of thought? Is it's a thoughts coming together from group of people from different walks of life to uprise that group. And what's that group? The biggest group is Experior in itself. And look how the diversity in this company, right? And they're all working together. Diversity doesn't mean I'm from India and Aditha's from Philippines. Diversity is from different walks of life. Somebody probably before Experior was something else. And now we are bringing our thoughts together to make this company the number one company. Second is create a culture of trust. This is the most important column in being a servant leader. And if you don't have that trust, there is nobody who's going to run alongside with you. And to be honest with you, out of 16 years of my career, 13 that I spent in a previous company, I still was a serving leader there, even though last 5 years of that, I never had any team, but I was there to serve. And because of that, and I never ever thought that I am gonna stop serving, stop giving, because that's who I am. A lot of people, advisors from other teams, they always came to me for help, and I was always there for them, right? And because of that, today when the time came, and I knew actually that this giving one day will bring me 10 times, 10 folds more what I need. And before I came to Experior, guys, because I never expected anything back, but I knew the people that I helped inside quietly they were giving, sending or giving me blessings to become successful one day. And I think that's what happened in April when I was very, very close to call it bankruptcy because it was done, right? And that's when God upstairs or God up there decided that this is his time. And a phone call came from Bhupinder Chima to meet Darren Golka. And as I always say, rest is history. Develop an unselfish mindset. Selfish mindset, again, is me, mine. I never go into that. It's always what can you guys do together? And that's what's going to bring the success that I am starting to enjoy today. And that's why I am here talking to you guys. Me standing here doesn't mean that I did great things. And that's why I was picked. Maybe a little bit of that, but most of it is blessings from all those that I helped and all those people in our organization. And foster leadership in others. Don't just be a leader by yourself. Always look, always look into others that they are you. And that if you can be a leader, a servant leader, the people in your group, their partners, they are also you. There because there is no you, me, it's us. So we are all connected with each other, right? And because of that, and trust me, guys, this culture of trust is a very, very thin string. If it's broken, you cannot patch it up again without a knot. And so that's where we got to keep in mind that never bring selfishness in you. Always give, and it will pay back. The role of a servant leader must distribute power with others and encourage the development and growth in all partners. Must hold themselves accountable for their words and actions. I always, always, if something goes south, I always step forward and I take that blame. I always take that account. I always take that accountability that, yes, guys, we made a mistake. Let's move forward. Last night was a perfect example. So happy for everybody who were recognized, and it just put a fire under my bum last night that from comparing to 2020, I was nowhere to be seen. And I took a full responsibility and I texted in my team, guys, don't worry, coming next year, it's going to be us. Concrete on day-to-day performance. Forsakes personal development and rewards. Don't worry about getting rewards. Uh, Give rewards. Okay, if something good happens in the organization as a servant leader, don't take the credibility. Pass it on. But if when it comes to something going south, take more blame. And that's what's biggest value of a servant leader is. Always focus on the bigger picture. What's a bigger picture? This year, January, we made a goal that let's come together, 8 EDs in my hierarchy, including myself. Let's come together, bring one unit. It's for last 2.5 years, 3 years, we did things our way. We ran like headless chicken. We're becoming successful individually, but let's become successful as a unit. And that's where this 3X came in. And 3X is, guys, watch out. 3X is going to be everywhere coming this year. And we, as a partners of 3X, promise you that. And remember, I was talking to you about the trust. The day I met Darren and Jamie, April 2018. I did not recruit Justine. I did not recruit Romel. I did not recruit Nelly McCann. I did not recruit Edna Mendez. You know how did they join? It was that serving that I did. It was that trust that was built. When I left that company, and first person I talked to was Justine, and Romel, Nilema, and Edna, they just tagged along. They knew that if Onkar is going there, there's something gotta be better. And there was a blind trust, I can say, because of that serving that came with them. And from there came in people like Susie. I have no idea who Susie was. And she's so cute, goddamn. And then there's Cam and Tamiza. Tamiza is like a sister to me, and I'm so glad she came out of the issue last year. And Cam, I mean, he's a brother, and I don't know what I would do without him. 10 more seconds, and I'm done. And then there's Shibu. I know him from last 10 years. I mean, he can verify. We work together, not even being in a different team, but in the same team, but we worked together. We helped each other along the way. And that's why I'm here today, guys. And finally, a quote from Ken Blanchard is servant leadership is all about making the goals clear and then rolling your sleeves up and doing whatever it takes to help people win. And that's what's going to happen with 3X this year. And I promise you that. Thank you very much. My 12 minutes are up.